Alright, this is gonna be part 6 of Tales of Xillia. Where do I go?
Oh, Isla, good morning.
Good morning. I heard about your close call yesterday. You people sure are lucky.
Yes, but all those other people weren't.
Of course. What a terrible thing for me to say. Forgive me.
Excuse me, have you seen Mila?
Well, this is the first time we've really spoken, isn't it? She's not with you?
It seems like she went off by herself.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Are you perhaps acquainted with Miss Elise here?
Elise? No, I don't know her. I have an errand I need to run. I'll see you later.
What was that about? Anyhow, we should get back to searching for Mila. If Exodus catches her alone, she could be in trouble.
Hey, Mila's not like you. She's one tough cookie. It's not Mila who's holding us back.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, quit playing around. Let's get back to the search.
Oh, right.
Mila!
Hey there.
Where have you been? We were worried sick.
Sorry about that.
You too, Alvin. Next time you storm off, tell us where you're going first.
Simmer down, kid. Besides, looks like Elise wants to say something.
I think that Isla might know something about me.
Why do you say that?
She took a long look at Elise and went pale as a ghost.
She dashed off like she was all scared of us and stuff.
I see.
If we spot Isla, we won't let her get away this time. We'll ask her what she knows, okay? Okay.
Hey, shouldn't you folks be hightailing it to the arena?
The tournament's gonna start up soon.
Hey, we can't be late for our own tournament.
We'll be disqualified if we don't make it back in time.
Is that really so bad? Weren't you thinking of forfeiting?
A wise woman once told me that hesitation is a common human failing. We must keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain.
Ah, I suppose so. Thank you.
How did you know we were tournament fighters?
Why else would you be here? Outsiders are either combatants or spectators when it's tournament time.
That's just common sense around here. Why'd you ask them that?
Sorry, something just clicked in my head. Let's head to the arena.
All these statues seem to be of great warriors from eras past.
So when I get super strong, you think they'll make a statue of me too?
We heard the bell. What's going on?
Oh, thank the spirits you came. The tournament committee suddenly voted to hold the finals.
And they decided to revert to the late king's rules.
The late king's rules? You don't mean...
I'm afraid I do. A fight to the death. I didn't mention it before, but the old rules also mandate that fights be one-on-one.
What do we do?
Well, we still need those wyverns, so forfeiting is not an option. But this is still very peculiar.
Why would they revert to an older set of rules?
Wake up and smell the poisoned coffee, kids. It's pretty obvious this is a plot by Exodus. The people trying to snuff you out.
Are you sure?
Hold on. How do you know about those memes?
Is it okay for you to say this?
My way of thanking you.
What are you talking about?
Alvin is working for Exodus.
What? You're kidding me, right?
I wish I was. They've been having me do odd jobs for them.
Don't tell me the poison was...
That wasn't me. I almost choked down some of that stuff too, you know. I don't know who was behind it either. I worked for him, sure, but it was always small fry stuff.
Just tell me one thing. Can you promise us you'll never work for them again?
Yes. You have my word.
Good.
Were you privy to Exodus's plans?
Yeah. I mean, I heard some things. They hope to change the rules for the finals and use it to kill Mila. Even if you win, they have a backup plan. They figure you'll be worn out. Easy pickings for their snipers in the cheap seats.
How dare they stain our proud tournament with their foul tricks? This is an outrage.
Their plan is a house of cards. If any one of you fights as a champion in my stead, the whole thing collapses.
Oh, good thinking.
Still, I'll take their bait. Anything to drag them out of hiding.
Are you nuts? Why?
It is far too dangerous. I cannot allow you to risk your life just to bait Exodus into the open.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Mila's gonna die!
It looks like Jude agrees with me at least.
You want us to take care of the Exodus agents in the stands. That's your plan, right?
Exactly.
Are you serious?
Normally we have no way of knowing when Exodus will strike. But now we have a time and a place. It's a logical plan.
If we don't strike now, they'll slip away and find time to prepare a new plan. There's no guaranteeing that one won't be even more devastating.
You're really going to enter?
The pride of your clan is on the line, isn't it? We both get what we want.
You really are something.
Very well. So we're left with no choice but to ensure that everything goes right. Your strategy must succeed.
Correct. Let's go.
Mila, let's give Exodus a taste of their own poison.
Agreed.
First up in the ring, the Guitar Clan Champion! Tragedy nearly put an early end to the tournament yesterday, but cooler heads prevailed with the tournament committee, so today the finals will go on! To ensure that everything will be conducted fairly, we will fall back on precedent and use the late King's rules!
Because that makes a lot of sense.
Wait a minute!
What? He didn't channel that.
And with that kind of power, could it be?
Spyrex!
I can hear the spirit's cries. We're too late again.
No! Stop! Give him back! No! Stop it!
Give up the doll, sweetheart!
No! Wait!
going on, Leia?
Someone kidnapped Tipo! Elise just went after them! Hey! What happened to just one-on-one?
Alvin!
They weren't after you. Their target must have been Tipo all along. There weren't any snipers in the stands either. I didn't know, I swear.
Then it's up to you to save her.
What? Do you mean you're testing my loyalty?
I'm counting on you to do this.
Just my rotten luck. Don't blame me if it goes south.
Is he going to help Mila?
Perhaps there are no snipers in the stands after all.
Let's go then. Huh? Just Leia?
Exodus captured Tipo. Elise and Alvin went after them.
Good heavens.
Here we go!
They look quite formidable.
No matter. We will end this quickly. But look at their weapons. We should be careful. It does not matter. It's over.
Impressive.
Yeah, you were amazing.
Of course. This is my mission.
Amazing! Is this a victory for the Guitar Clan?
Oh boy.
Any idea where Alvin and Elise ran off to?
I sent members of the clan after them, but I've yet to hear back.
Let's go look for them, too!
Hold on. We know they left the city. You won't have much luck finding them if you're not familiar with the area. Let us locals handle this. We'll find them. Just promise me you'll wait here until we do.
Very well.
Okay.
This is taking much too long.
You don't think that Alvin turned on us?
How could I have let Elise leave her seat like that? If I had just noticed sooner.
It's not your fault, Leia.
But
We found their trail.
Where does it lead?
We were too careless. They've gone into the royal hunting grounds.
Where is it?
It's a forest near the city that kings have used as their private hunting grounds for generations. It's a sprawling, primeval place. The Catarl clan looks after it.
Thank you, Jurgen.
The hunting grounds teem with dangerous monsters. Please be extra careful.
Our foes in the arena used arts without casting them. Is that Spyrix technology?
It is. But there are many types of Spyrix, which can employ different amounts of mana. The Spyrix we saw in the arena is at a far lower level than the type I encountered earlier.
To command that much power at even a low level is a terrifying concept.
And unfortunately, a reality. Even worse, such power was obtained from murdering spirits.
Sounds good to me.
Where all these yawns are coming from. I'm dying.
Over already? I think I found that poacher person up here, so at least I can knock a side quest out while I'm up here. Mwahaha. Onward! Over already?
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of an odd creature in that arena, because I'm just very, like, whatever about it. Like, my parents were anti-gay, so, like, I thought I had to be with girls, and...
This place looks different from the rest of the hunting grounds.
Footprints, and still fresh by the look of them.
These small ones must be Elise's.
Let's look around, but be careful.
Real man.
Hostiles!
No.
Quick and easy.
I dare say that was quite efficient.
Let's work to repeat this success. Hostiles! Demon Fist! Good job! Demon Fist!
Over already?
What?
Hostiles!
There!
There! There! Hostiles!
Yeah, I kind of look at it more like a spectrum. Like, I think there are people who are like 100% maybe gay or straight or whatever, but I think most people kind of fall in the spectrum somewhere else, and it's like you can envision it, but you don't necessarily want to do it, or I don't know. It's tricky to describe. I think I'm kind of the odd duck out because, like I said, I've kind of been all over the place.
What? What? What?
Hostiles! Hostiles!
Forward!
Over already?
Nah, I don't think that's weird. There's plenty of dudes that I met that are like, they've never tried like topping or never tried bottoming, and they just know that they don't want to do like one particular activity. It's kind of interesting.
What?
Like, and then there's people like me, I kind of like thought of myself as a certain way, and then as I got older, I just realized how little like it actually meant, like in the moment or whatever. So, you know, things got tried, and now I'm just like, whatever. But
Alvin! Pull yourself together, Alvin!
The gang's all here. I thought this was up to me.
I'll heal you right away.
Elise? What should I do?
What's wrong? You appear unhurt.
And look, T-Bow's here too. Glad you're okay.
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
Huh?
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
What's going on?
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
One of the Exodus agents ripped something out of Tipo. And that's all he's been saying since.
So, he really was just a machine all along. A toy.
A toy?
Yeah, a stuffed animal designed to move and talk by itself.
He wasn't a toy. He was my friend.
Alvin, what happened to the Exodus agents?
I killed one of them. The other gave me the slip.
Good work.
What about Tipo?
If we can get back whatever they pulled out of him, maybe he'll go back to normal.
When did the Exodus agent leave?
Ages ago.
Then the trail is cold. Trying to retrieve whatever they took will be a waste of time. We need to get moving.
But couldn't you do both? Can't you help?
If you wish to search for Exodus, I won't stop you. But that means we'll have to part ways.
Very well. Let's get back to the city.
Ready, Tipo?
Ready when you are.
Get back!
Heal, you dogs! Heal! My apologies if my pets frightened you. I had to sick them on some poachers.
Zhao?
What brings you lot here? I see you finally returned to this place, child. You remember it, do you?
What's he talking about?
This is the lab where the little lady was raised.
The laboratory has been abandoned for some time, ever since we had that intruder.
I take it that intruder was you, Alvin?
Women's intuition, huh? I was investigating the boosters they were making here.
What? So it was you.
What's a booster?
A gadget developed by Azul to ramp up the mana generated by the mana lobe. Elise is actually holding one right now. Tipo. The Spud's apparently a third-generation booster.
So, you're just a gadget, Tipo?
You have named me Tipo. Pleased to meet you.
A booster reads the mind of its owner and speaks aloud his or her thoughts.
So all this time, Tipo was just saying what's on Elise's mind?
That's not true. Tipo was talking on his own. Tipo, you might be a machine, but you're still my friend, right?
Nope. I'm just a machine, Elise.
No! You're my friend!
Nope. You are mistaken. I'm just a device that verbalizes your thoughts.
Elise, I'm sorry.
Tell us, big guy. Where are lonely little Elise's mommy and daddy?
They are no longer with us.
What?
When you were just 4 years old, your parents were attacked by a bandit and murdered.
I'll never see them again. Not Mother, not Father, not even Tipo.
Hey,
I know how bad this must. You still have your parents and friends.
As if these people could ever understand how you feel. Elise, wait!
Ugh, damn poachers again.
Hold on. Why was Elise at this laboratory?
Well, she was brought here. Sold, really. There was this woman who would gather up orphans and take them to the laboratory. What was her name?
I don't suppose it was Isla.
Yes, that's it. Isla.
A poacher of children, you might say.
I have no right telling you this, but please, never let that child be alone again.
Huh?
All right. We're one step ahead.
Over already?
Be careful. This place is crumbling down all around us.
It's as if no human has set foot in here for years.
How bad is your wound?
Well, I failed at the job I was sent to do, and now you guys are here. The wound to my pride might be mortal.
And now you've betrayed Exodus too.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that. For all you know, I might have even staged all that.
You're just the traitor type, aren't you?
Yep, that's just who I am.
Well, regardless, thanks for risking your life for us.
My. You really are the honor student type.
Yeah, that's just who I am. I don't understand. What did Exodus take from Tipo?
Alvin?
Answering that would violate the mercenary client privilege, but whatever. I imagine they swiped his data memory. Basically, boosters need a compatible partner. And they said they'd never seen a more compatible match than Elise and Tipo. So I bet the data Tipo recorded is going to be a big deal in the world of booster development.
But what does Exodus want with boosters when they already have Spyrex?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to that. But we do know one thing.
Indeed. It certainly can't be anything good.
How is she doing?
She's fine. Well, as fine as can be expected, given what she's learned. Anyway, this place is dangerous. Let's get back to the city. So what's the deal with that giant guy and Elise? Is that her stalker or something?
What's a stalker?
It's like when someone's super obsessed with everything you do and follows you around.
I see. So you would be Jude's stalker, for example.
What? Mila, how could you?
Doesn't it seem like that man knows the truth about Elise's past?
Zhao seemed very concerned about Elise's well-being, but I don't know why.
Zhao, you say? I've heard that name before.
He might be a warrior of some renown. He has a remarkable talent for controlling monsters.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, most of my friends recently were... I think they just got partially used to, like, working from home and being lazy and not having to drive and
This glass is
stuff.
super sharp.
So it kind of, like, became a self-defeating prophecy, and then... Like, one of my friend's boyfriends is, like, really concerned about COVID and stuff, so, like, they've been, like, really distant, so it's been weird. I'm kind of miss, like, having more social interaction. Like, even at work, too, like, I would occasionally have to, like, deal with people in real life.
Something on your mind?
Huh?
You haven't been yourself since we spoke to Zhao.
Yeah.
I heard you followed the bad guys into the hunting grounds. I was worried.
Well, it was an eventful manhunt, but we made it back in one piece.
I'm so sorry you all got dragged into this. What a horrible coincidence.
Isla, you can drop the act.
What do you mean? I really was worried about you. Why would I lie about that?
Jude, what are you saying?
I'm saying it was no coincidence we met Isla. Remember what those locals told us when the bell rang for the finals? At tournament time, any outsiders are either combatants or spectators.
Right. I recall what she said when she came to help us.
You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
No one here would need to ask that. Not at tournament time. You were ordered to make contact with us by Exodus.
Isla, that's not true, is it?
They said you'd never find out. They promised, but I had no choice in the matter.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
They asked, wouldn't it be a shame if Jurgen found out? What happened to the girl breaks my heart. But I had no choice back then either. Please don't tell Jurgen.
He doesn't know.
How could I tell him? He's a good man.
But it's all in the past, isn't it? Your fiancé should know these things.
You're a woman. How can you not understand this? I'm damaged goods. If he found out about my past, he'd leave me. I finally found happiness with Jurgen. For once in my life. Please. Don't tell him. Please.
I doubt I'll ever understand human love. It has so many rules and conditions. What should we do, Elise? You decide.
Me? Why do I have to?
This woman's actions affected you far more than us.
There's nothing I can do to make it up to you. But please, forgive me.
I just don't care anymore.
Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
We better try to find Jurgen. We need to talk to him about the wyverns.
Oh, the stupid faces I put on these people. I just fucking cracked up like...
What's wrong, kid?
Isla said there was nothing she could do to make it up to Elise. But did she actually try? Is there really nothing she can do?
Isla is the only one who can answer that question.
Sounds like they allow wagering at the Shandu Coliseum. Want to give it a shot?
Leia really loves to gamble.
Count me out.
That's surprising. You seem like the type who would enjoy that sort of thing.
Gambling's a big thing in my hometown. I've seen it go wrong time and time again.
Oh, come on! We'd just be doing it for fun.
The folks who lose their shirts all start out saying that. It's the first rule of betting. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around.
So, in other words?
Only gamble when you're willing to stake everything.
Exactly.
Little dramatic, don't you think?
If you really want to play, I'm not going to stop you. Just some friendly advice.
Alvin sure got serious all of a sudden.
Maybe we should take his advice.
Yeah, let's skip the gambling.
Maybe I should pay a quick visit.
A visit to where?
Oh, did you overhear that? It's nothing. Just an acquaintance who lives here is all.
No sign of Jurgen.
I hope Elise is okay.
Something has been troubling me about these booster devices. Do you remember the experiment Noctigal was conducting at Fort Gondola? Might that have been a test of the booster's capabilities?
You're suggesting Rashagal already has booster technology as well.
That would be a logical conclusion.
That's not good. Even kids like Elise are strong if they have boosters.
If both countries were to wage war with booster-equipped soldiers, it would be a catastrophe unlike any the world has ever seen.
Would they really risk having such a destructive war?
Noctigal might. He seems convinced that he could actually win.
Especially since he has the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh, here you are. Isla told me you were back in town. I'm so relieved to find you safe.
Thanks.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission. For that, I'll need to head to the capital, Canbalar.
Hey, maybe we should warn the King of Azul how ugly things will get if war breaks out.
The king does seem pretty popular. Do you think maybe he'd fight alongside us?
Whoa, hold on. This is a war we're talking about here, not a tavern brawl.
I'd like a face-to-face chat with the king myself, but for a different reason. I want to ask him for the truth behind the laboratory. It's crucial that we meet the King of Azul. We'll head for Canbalar right away.
Okay. I'll get my things together.
What does Mila mean by the truth behind the laboratory?
Apparently, Elise wasn't the only kid they kept at that place. Lots of other children were brought there too.
Did Zhao tell you that?
If the king truly wishes to protect his people, he'll give me the answer I seek. If he gives me the wrong answer, I'll remind him of his duty. I'll make him swear to never resort to such methods again, by any means necessary.
Good idea. Let's go pick the king's brain. Oh, I just remembered. All our luggage is back at the inn.
Let us go fetch it.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Alvin. You did well back there. I knew I could trust you to protect Elise for us.
Well, I was prepared to honor my promise. Keep the faith, oh hallowed spirit.
Never a dull moment with that guy.
Soon enough, I'll have to prepare myself too.
Huh?
I am strong enough to destroy the Lance of Kresnik as I am now, without the Force power.
Wait, you sure it's a good idea to destroy it with the 4 great spirits still trapped inside?
They would likely not survive. They would lose their forms and disintegrate.
But I thought the 4 great spirits couldn't die.
Eventually, new great spirits will appear to take their place. But they will be a different 4, with different wills.
So that means the 4 great spirits that you know, the ones that were always with you, they would just disappear?
A spirit's personality and memories are unimportant. What matters is the spirit's existence itself. Still, I doubt the 4 will forgive me for this.
You really care about all spirits, don't you? Not just the Great Four, but the lesser spirits too.
Not just spirits, humans as well. To me, all lives, human and spirit, are equal and precious.
Let's head for Canbelar.
Do you ever think about Nia Kara?
Ivor will protect it in my absence. There's no need to worry about the village's safety.
Oh, I wasn't asking about that. What I meant is, do you ever get homesick?
Oh. Sometimes I do miss the purity of Nia Kara air.
Well, if you ever want to go back, just say the word.
It seems that Exodus has slipped through our fingers.
There's nothing we can do about that now. They must be as desperate as we are, given their behavior.
And what do you intend to do about Alvin?
If we send him away, he'll only follow us. And we can't neutralize him by force without risking our own lives. Therefore, the safest solution is to keep him where we can see him. Besides, for good or for ill, that man has the power to change the circumstances of any situation. That is not a power to be dismissed lightly.
Nor is the wisdom of the Lord of Spirits.
Wow. And I thought Shandu was in Hotburg. Look at this place.
The spirit faith is stronger here in Azul than it is in Rashagal.
Whoa, check those out.
That's something you won't see anywhere else in the world. It's one of Canbelar's famous mountain slide cars.
What are they?
Canbelar was built along the peaks of a mountain range. Those slide cars connect the multiple districts together.
Don't they look fun? I bet we could see forever in one of those.
How do we go about meeting the king?
I'll request a royal audience for you when I seek permission to use the wyverns. Don't get your hopes up, though. Many people come to the capital seeking an audience, so you may need to wait a bit. I suggest resting at the inn until I get back.
I bet right now you're trying to think of a way to do things without Jurgen's help. Just try not to make trouble for him, okay? He's a nice guy.
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, want to do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, Why not join Leia?
Come on, Elise. Gosh, now that Tipo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before? Impossible.
Meh. Hey, just because Tipo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to. I'd love to hear more about you, Elise, in your own words.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
Oh my.
Huh?
Elise, that was uncalled for. You should apologize.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila. And Leia, too.
Hey, where are you going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter, nothing more.
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Tipo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar! You don't care about me at all. I don't want to be friends anymore.
Miss Elise, everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so concerned. You say that you feel hurt, but have you considered your own actions? Do you realize that Tipo's words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
I hurt Leia? Well, hurt is a strong word, but you took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing to her?
But I said such horrible things.
I am certain she will forgive you if you ask nicely. Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Tipo, stop! Elise? Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia, scary Leia!
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't gotten back yet.
We could just barge into the castle ourselves.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Tipo, please! Stop saying mean things to Leia!
But that's on you, Elise.
No! I don't want to insult my friends!
But at the bottom of your heart, don't you want to?
No! You're wrong! Don't say things like that! Bad, Tipo, bad! Hey, take it easy, you two! But Tipo's been saying horrible things! It's alright. I don't mind.
Always meddling with us just 'cause you're a few years older.
But I like it when Leia meddles.
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise. Guess I'll keep right on meddling then.
Jude, we're such great pals!
Hey! Why do you always chomp my face?
As a sign of affection.
I've never seen Teepo get so close with anyone else before. So that was like a Teepo kiss.
It was? My first kiss was stolen by Jude?
Stolen? That should be my line. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a puppet.
Don't be coy, Jude. You have to take responsibility.
Oh, Jude.
Responsibility? Responsibility for what?
Try to stay away from the eaves of the houses. The snow on the roofs could tumble down on you.
Fighting's almost second nature at this point.
You really do have a knack for combat. Maybe you should look into a career as a mercenary. I'd teach you everything you need to know.
Me? A mercenary?
No way! I couldn't bear to see Jude turn out like Alvin!
Teepo's right. Yeah, that wouldn't suit Jude at all.
Nor would I trust Alvin's guidance on the matter.
It's unanimous then. Motion denied.
Ouch, that's harsh. When did I become the least influential member of the party?
Don't worry, Alvin. The least influential member isn't you. That would be the guy whose opinion is completely ignored even when the topic is focused around him.
Don't let it get you down, kid.
Oh, that was good eating.
Teepo, what exactly is it that you absorb from foes?
I'm not really sure. It's like their energy or enthusiasm.
Is that nutritious?
Beats me. But when I'm hungry, before I know it, I'm chowing down.
You really are a peculiar creature.
What does enthusiasm taste like?
It depends on the person. For example, yours tastes like strawberries.
What? When did you absorb mine?
I don't need to absorb it to know. I can just tell.
Huh. That does sound appetizing.
Wait, what? When did my hands get so covered with blisters and scars?
Ah, that's quite a layer of calluses forming around your knuckles.
Yeah, probably from all the people I've hit.
Didn't you want to be a doctor? That's kind of ironic. Do you regret this?
No, these calluses are proof that I'm striving to do the things I need to do.
That's the spirit. They prove you're no quitter.
A man's hands always reflect the path he's walked in life. You have the hands of a true man.
Your calluses are the coolest.
I'm going to keep fighting until I have calluses too.
Thanks. You guys are the best. That's quite the line.
I guess this king really does listen to his people.
The King of Azul is well known for his charisma. It is said he unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character alone.
A guy like that is sure to help us.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise, then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
Sorry, we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect timing.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
Perhaps word of the tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan. Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it?
I have a bad feeling about this as well.
You do? It beats not getting to meet him at all.
Keeping secrets from us again?
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
What does he mean?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something. I'm not exactly the right guy to ask.
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me. Considering the size of his country, Gaius's castle is actually pretty modest.
I think that's admirable.
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line outside the castle.
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well. Please proceed.
What's the holdup?
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure? It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
What are you doing here?
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Ah, and you are the Ebon Wing of Azul. Wingle the Nova.
You must be the King of Azul.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
You have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashagal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh. And you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashagal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashagal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, help us?
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the royal hunting grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? spirits protecting humans. Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
You expect us to take your word for this?
But I was...
This girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that
Cruel?
Well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
To achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
Well...
It takes freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
Exactly. It takes freedom.
Well, I disagree. When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble until there is nothing left.
What do you mean, nothing left?
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty. True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime without getting lost. My country does not produce failures. It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems as though you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
Something about royal guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
What?
Alvin! What are you doing?
But you can't!
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Alvin, who did Maxwell entrust the key to?
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
Al, what are you doing here?
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashigal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashigal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit? But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released. Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Noctigal has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans. I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people!
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
Tipo, no!
Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Capture Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Mission accomplished!
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why you left Tipo with the guard.
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Gaius. And when Mila fully expresses herself, well, I figured something would happen.
I see why you were cautious.
Yep, just as predicted.
Oh, I know what that's called. That means Mila's a troublemaker.
Yo, Mila! Did you hear the whole thing?
I can't deny the truth of your words, but there is one thing I'd like to add. By that definition, wouldn't Tipo be a troublemaker as well?
Well,
I guess that's...
What? You're not gonna defend me?
Attack!
So Alvin really was a big fat liar.
I assumed he had his reasons, but this time he took it too far.
Stupid traitor, let me at him!
Why would he betray us like that?
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
How could he do this to us? He better not show his face around us again. It won't open.
If we can reactivate the 5 control stones, we may be able to unlock the gate. Pour your mana into the stones until they glow red.
Just like at Fort Gandala.
The gate will not unlock, however, unless we all activate the stones at roughly the same time.
Wait, I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry. Just use your mana as you would when casting an art.
There's no time. We've only one chance.
Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Done.
Already?
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did it. Come on, come on. I'm so sick of holding everyone back. Why? Why can't I do it? Mila,
Leia, relax.
I'm not good enough for this.
Quit thinking you're inferior to anyone here.
Thanks.
You can do this. Let's continue.
Okay. Ha!
Hurry up, you two!
Nobody leaves me behind at a party.
Pressa, was it? If you've been Gaius' henchwoman all along, then you've been after us ever since we escaped Fenmont.
Al sold you out to His Highness way back in Nia Khera.
He was on your side the whole time.
Hardly. That man's no ally.
Huh?
I'll leave our relationship to your imagination. All I'll say is this. Al drifts from one group to the next like a ship without a compass. Trying to plot his course is impossible. Serves you right for trusting him.
It's obvious that the Lance of Kresnik is the greatest threat if war breaks out. Surely Maxwell realizes this.
Your territorial squabbles are of no interest to me. My only concern is keeping that thing out of human hands and preventing a miserable end for us all.
So high and mighty. It's time someone broke your arrogance.
Enough! You didn't become a veteran of countless battles through meaningless bloodshed. Has your youth gotten the better of you?
Don't lecture me on age, Ilbert. Your ways are old. Therefore, you falter. And then you flee.
What just happened?
A sudden burst of mana.
He has a booster!
Why?
Who are you?
Elise, Saibon Punyukaida, Tiyode Sevon Priyande.
What? Is that Longdao?
Sohun Susu Maxwell. Wizun Kityodo. Why? Workiao and Wanda!
I warn you, he's quite strong like this.
Can't understand a word he's saying, though.
No matter, you'll understand soon enough. Once we're all finished with you.
Donuts.
His hair completely changed.
And his speech, too!
Has mana dramatically increased? There can be only one reason.
A booster.
So this is experience.
What now?
Still want to play, do you?
Wait!
Don't try to stop me.
No, look!
I suppose our time is up.
Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
Is it true Hamil was attacked?
I'm surprised that you would care. The people of that village treated you horribly.
It's true that we were bullied a lot.
But there was a man who gave us fruit, and a woman who put a blanket over me so I wouldn't get cold. They didn't deserve to have horrible things happen to them.
I see.
And having a great spirit running wild would be so scary.
It was the Rashigal army that attacked, right? Why would they do that?
I don't know. It seems we'll have to head to Rashigal to find out. And more importantly, to ensure the tragedy of Hamil is not repeated.
Yes.
So Zhao is one of King Gaius' henchmen.
One of 4. They're called the Chimeriad because each member embodies a different weapon of the Chimera. Wings, horn, stinger, and fangs. I've heard rumors about them.
Like what?
It isn't public knowledge, but 2 years ago, hostilities broke out on Trade Island. Rashagal sent 120 elite soldiers, but the rumors say they were wiped out by 4 enemy agents.
4 people defeated 120 soldiers?
Sounds like we shouldn't wake the beast. I'm ready! We're perfectly in sync! It's snowing!
It sure is.
I just thought up a snow song. It snowed last night. It snowed last night. Mila and the 4 had a pillow fight.
Sylph tore up the clouds in sight, tossed down all the feathers white.
What a great song!
That was perfect.
What was that?
Elise has a new hobby?
Attack!
Far too easy.
Careful. Word of our altercation in the capital may have preceded us.
How was your audience with the king?
I'm sorry, we'll have to talk later. Can we depart right away?
Well, I guess that's possible. You in some kind of hurry?
Yeah! The king's men are hot on her!
No need to rush off.
Alvin?
They're on a wild goose chase in the mountains right about now.
You threw them off our scent? Is this some kind of peace offering?
What? It's only natural I helped you. We're friends, aren't we? Come on, you don't believe me? I know you've put your trust in me before. Would it kill you to give me another shot?
I guess not.
Atta boy.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thanks. You almost sound sincere.
If nothing else, it seems that Alvin has bought us some time.
I'd ask what's going on, but I don't think I want to know. You people sure have a lot of drama in your lives. I'll be in front of the Wyverns. Come see me when you're ready to fly.
It's finally time.
We'll saddle up as soon as we're ready.
Right.
Did you introduce this Carla person to Rowan and Mila?
Yeah, I did.
Well, your acquaintances are my acquaintances. Hook a girl up.
Here she goes. Fine, fine. Let's head to Shandu.
I am beat. Come on, let's get a room for the night.
Are you okay? You look pale.
I'm fine. I just keep thinking about Hamil.
What happened there isn't your fault. You should try forgetting about it. I guess that's easier said than done. Maybe it would help to go see Hamil for ourselves. Wait, hold up.
Still having doubts about me, huh? It looks like you're not the only one. Fine, fine. Remember the first time the three of us went to Niakara? When I went off by myself?
The time that I came out of my shrine and Jude was the only one there?
That's the one. I was off meeting with Wingo.
So you had a secret arrangement with them to hand Mila over if she became a problem.
How could you? Stabbing Mila and Jude in the back like that?
Hold it. Yeah, I was working a few different angles back then, but this time I was just using that to our advantage. You know, the only reason we were given permission to use the Wyverns is because I arranged that with them ahead of time.
Wait, so when you betrayed us in front of Gaius?
Yep. If I hadn't pretended to betray you there, they never would have let us ride the Wyverns. That's why I lied and told them you ran in the opposite direction of Shandu.
I want to believe you, but I can't. Not yet.
That reminds me. That Pressa woman we met at Kijara Sea Falls. It seemed like you already knew her.
What do you want to know?
Who is she? Really? How can we trust you if you keep hiding information from us?
Hey, alright, calm down. No need to get snappy.
Do you even know what you're putting us through?
I met her when I was working for Rashagal's intelligence service. At the time, she was an Arjul secret agent working undercover in Fenmont.
And?
After that, we became more personally involved. You probably don't want to know the specifics.
Okay, I believe you. But I still don't trust you.
You're so cute when you're upset.
Stop that. I'm still angry at you.
Alright, alright.
Alvin, can I ask you one last thing?
Of course.
Tell us why you're helping us. What's in it for you?
You're asking that now? Because I love the hell out of you guys, of course.
More lies!
How could you even think that? I'm hurt.
you ready to head for Fenmont? You can't possibly land right in Rashigal's capital. You'll probably have to touch down on a high road nearby, or find some other suitable spot.
This is quite difficult. T-Bone, shut it!
Are we there yet?
No, not yet.
It's amazing.
It's so pretty. Wow!
It's sparkly!
What the hell is that?
It's so cute! It's right on our scent!
Everyone, die!
Watch out!
Alvin, are you okay?
No time to chat now, kid.
You'll pay for what you did!
This is our home turf! We can't lose!
Stay on guard. We're defending against the ruler of the skies. This will not be easy.
No break?
All right, we beat the King of the Skies! That makes me the new ruler. Should we call you Queen? On second thought, forget it.
I won't let anyone down.
Please, no one panic. Women and children, seek shelter in your homes. All able-bodied men, to me. Ellie, what are you doing here? I'm home.
Young madam,
Rowan? Everyone's back?
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leia. Hi.
I'm sorry to alarm you.
I heard all the commotion. I thought Azul was invading.
You okay? You took a tough hit when you saved me.
Seemed like no big whoop at the time, but now it's really hitting me.
Help us carry him. Does it look like it'll heal?
My lady, I'm just a horse trainer.
Which makes you the most qualified to help.
young madam, please forgive me for the heavy burden I placed upon you when I left Sheraton.
Isn't that Ilbert, the former chief of staff? He was a tactician for the Rashigal army, you know.
Really? And he's on our side? That's great.
All these rumors of war have everyone on edge lately. Let's head back to the manor before we cause any more commotion. The horse trainer says the wyverns need some time to recuperate. You all should rest here in the city while you can.
That may be for the best. We're on the eve of a great battle after all. Everyone should get as much rest as they can.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look as if I just spoke Long Dao.
Mila's making perfect sense. We have had little rest since our departure from La Ronde.
And you could use some time to gather your thoughts.
As you say.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cut the stream here, and I will be back after I do some video editing.